The German officer took a bite of an apple, but the prisoner bit directly into a grenade. The surrounding soldiers instantly tensed up. Then, unexpectedly, the man began to perform acrobatics. He even pulled a German honor medal from his mouth. The German officer was stunned and demanded to know where the medal came from, but the man didn't answer, he just continued his performance. The adjutant noticed his pocket watch and tried to snatch it, but the man dodged nimbly and jumped into a dry well. The adjutant stood there, dumbfounded. Suddenly, a hand reached out. A soldier pulled the man back up. Just as the adjutant was about to explode in anger, the watch's alarm rang. The man had quietly returned the watch to its place. In fact, he was a Soviet captain. While retreating with a captured German colonel, he discovered that 2 Soviet girls were about to be executed by the Germans. The Germans had dozens of soldiers, while the Soviets had only 4. A direct assault would be suicide, so the captain disguised himself as a civilian and went alone into the German camp. He used a comical performance to distract the Germans. Then he jumped into a barrel, running around and making the soldiers laugh. They let their guard down, thinking he was just a harmless entertainer. But then he vanished from the barrel. The soldiers searched everywhere, and tension began to rise. Suddenly, the man appeared on the roof, picked up a ladder, and began a high-level acrobatic routine. The Germans were stunned. Even the officer clapped for him. The adjutant shouted for him to come down, but the man kept performing. Then the officer became suspicious. He remembered the missing colonel, and demanded again to know where the medal had come from. He threatened to hang the girls if the man didn't talk. At that moment, the Soviet soldiers were in position. The captain gave the signal, then jumped from the roof and lay still. The Germans surrounded him. The officer nudged him with his foot, no reaction. Just then, they noticed the girls were gone. It finally hit them, they had been tricked. The officer ordered the troops to prepare for battle, but it was already too late. Gunfire rang out. German soldiers fell one after another. Only one managed to survive. And right then, the captain stood up, unharmed, and gave the lone soldier a quiet hand signal.